Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to. Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to. And those people should be forewarned.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome to an unprecedented second Scared and Alone, coming on the heels of last night's Scared and Alone. If you missed that, we'll fill you in. But tonight, wow, we are bringing it full score. We're going to be at the Allegan Old Jail Museum in Allegan County, just south of Lansing, Michigan. Mere 75 miles from where I am sitting right now. I'm your host, Dean Haglund, and we have assembled a team of paranormal investigators, in this being internet only live internet paranormal investigation, where you are encouraged to be part of the team. Coming to us again, as always, a treasure from the East Coast of America. It is the Gentleman Psychic, our very own spectral Bob Ross. It is Richard-Lael Lillard. Richard-Lael, how are you, sir?
Hello, my friend. I feel like I haven't seen you in 20 years. Oh, wait.
I know. I dig the new look, by the way.
Oh,
and
okay.
as always, you have started your canvas early. You have already put a background like you did last night. Tell us, what have you started here?
Well, I've just started doing the one eve of the house, but there's going to be a few things that I'm going to pull in. Even though I know it's technically not winter, even though it's snowing at where you are.
Yeah, oh my God, it's been snowing for 2 days, and it's been ridiculous.
That's so funny because it hadn't even registered until just this moment. I'm painting a winter scene.
How timely! You got Michigan nailed, my friend. That is embarrassing.
Well, it's part of.
I know. April storms is apparently a thing here in Michigan. And speaking of Michigan, we have with us a Michigan paranormal investigator. He's our local friend, and he's here with us now. Todd Bonner, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. This snow is ridiculous. I don't know why I moved to this state.
We went from summer, it was like 80 some degrees last week, and today it snowed, yesterday it snowed. I don't know.
I know. Everybody was in shorts and t-shirts, and now I had to pull up my winter gear.
I know. It's crazy. That's Michigan, though.
Well, fantastic. Todd, have you, by the way, been to this jail, this old jail in Allegan County?
No, I have not, but I've wanted to. I've heard a lot about it, so I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen. I hate saying this, Courtney. What's going to happen to you tonight? I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want to see what's going to happen.
After last night, you can wish that upon me all you want, because it could not possibly be worse. I say famous last words.
Well, fantastic. And, of course, we have with us the curator and museum director from the Allegan Jail Museum. This is Scott Keitendall. Scott, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. So how long have you been the curator of this old jail museum?
Since 2015. As I'm still in the group that was here tonight, I've been with every paranormal group that has come through here since 2014. And we usually get about 6 groups a year coming through.
Wow. And how many of them stayed the night, shall we say?
None of the groups will actually spend the night, but we have several permanent residents that I refer to.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to that as we carry on for the evening. And, of course, it is the bravest person in all of paranormal investigations, being by herself in the jail museum. Everybody give it up for Courtney Buckley, ladies and gentlemen. Courtney, for those of us who watched you last night, not even 24 hours ago, at the Valeska Axe Murder House in Iowa, how did you transition from there to here?
Well, so as anyone who watched saw, it was a long, hard investigation. I almost murdered my friend, which was great. The weird thing is I didn't remember a lot of what happened because I was not in myself, but I watched it back, especially that piece where I was overtaken, and it was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen. The look in my eyes, like it was like I was watching someone else. It was terrifying.
And you were referring to yourself in the first person. I held the axe. I did. It was dark.
Yeah. And I don't think that the anger left me. Oh, it just dropped in temperature in here. I don't think the anger left me for quite a bit, but I did feel like I was hit by a Mack truck. So we took a little time and regrouped, tried to figure out what we were going to do. And we sat outside of the house and looked at it, and we're like, we want to go in. This has been our dream for so long. You know, we want to stay here for the whole night. But like realistically, it's not safe. It was not safe for us. And so we decided to get a hotel room. We did the fastest breakdown of an investigation I've ever seen. We ran in, we got our stuff, and we were out in like 30 seconds. And we drove to a hotel. We spent the night, we got some sleep, and then we made our way here. So we are refreshed and renewed. But I don't know if you remember, Dean. I hope you do. The ham.
Yes, the ham that went missing. Right. So you brought a ham into the house, and then the thing fell off the table, and the ham was missing.
Yep. So I have a distinct memory of when I was prepping for the episode, I forgot to bring that bag inside. Yeah. So I took a whole trip back out to the barn just to get that bag of food. And the ham was in a different bag with something else. I put that bag in the white bag and brought the white bag inside. I have this distinct memory. Okay. Maybe I don't know. The human mind does weird things, but I remember that. That bag was gone. There was no ham when it fell off the table. It was all gone. Then when we were breaking it down, that bag was back in the barn. We found it in the barn afterwards, found the ham. So I was like, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. We're going to throw it out. Like, I'm still mad that they took my ham. I'm still mad about this. Like, we're going to throw it out. I put it with the trash. And then we're driving in the car. We're like 4 hours into our drive today, and I go to get something out of a bag.
No! It was in the car the whole time?
No, because it was in the barn. But it went with the trash, and then somehow was in the car again. So riddle me that. It's the same ham. I sent the receipt because I was so dead on this. I sent the receipt to our group chat just to prove that I had actually bought the ham because I'm so mad. And it's the same brand and everything. It's the ham.
Have you opened it or eaten a slice?
Absolutely not. No, it's been sitting out and it's disgusting and probably haunted. So I just brought it. The only reason I didn't throw it out was because I wanted I'm like so obsessed with this. I needed everybody to know that I did not make it up. The ham was real, and here it is.
That is crazy. So I don't know if we should be selling horrified ham sandwiches.
Devil ham.
Yeah, the Mystery Control
we
website.
We are now selling ham T-shirts on mysterycontrol.com. The Valeska Axe.
Oh, ham. Really? That turned around so fast. Okay, fantastic.
I know, and 30% off if you use code Courtney at checkout. So get a ham T-shirt.
Oh, look at that! And we put a QR code up on the left side. And of course, when we say we, you mean your co-host on the Paranormal XL. Here she is, Gigi. Hi, Gigi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am tired and trying to figure out what the heck just happened the last 3 days.
I know. I can't believe you spent a night at a hotel and then drove 9 hours from Iowa to. How often do you do these road trips, Gigi?
I used to do them quite often. Day job and stuff puts a damper on things, but I travel a lot to go to the conventions and such. So that's usually summertime's my out time to go to the conventions and hang out with all the paranormal people and such.
Okay. So you're technically now located in a car outside the Allegan County Jail?
I am.
Okay. So you're the safety quote, air quote, for Courtney. Is that right?
Yes. I hope so.
Just like last night. Awesome. Okay.
I know.
And Courtney, you are starting out in the here in the parlor. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. It is, and I don't know if you can see, but I have friends here.
Yeah, a very,
because I love that so much. And there's some more friends. There's other friends over here. Where? Oh, hold on.
Oh my! Oh
there.
Dear.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So many friends. I love that. I love it for me.
So technically, this jail was built in 1906, and part of it was the residence for the Elgin sheriff and his family, and then the other half was for prisoners. Scott, tell us a little bit about the sheriff who lived here and his family.
Multiple sheriffs since 1906, but you are exactly correct. The front half of the building is a Victorian house, and then the back half connected to it is the 3 levels of the jail. By law in the state of Michigan, and it was this way in a lot of the Midwestern states, the sheriff actually had to live at the jail. Yeah, you see that a lot in Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio. But so the front half had the sheriff's bedrooms. She's actually sitting in the parlor that was at the residence, which is in the house side. But the buildings were connected. So an inmate, if they wanted to go into the house, they could have. And vice versa. The sheriff, if there was something happening in the middle of the night, he could get up and make his way into the jail.
And so the mannequin is representing the wife of the original sheriff.
Actually, she's in a mourning dress from the Victorian period, but she's showing off our piano, which was the very first piano in Allegan County. Came here in the latter part of the 1830s.
Wow. Oh, 1830. So is it a Chickering from Boston? Not that I know my grand pianos.
It is from Massachusetts. You are correct.
Oh, look at me.
Just like me.
Yeah. Massachusetts was a massive piano manufacturing place. And I grew up with a Chickering ebony case just similar to that one.
Yeah, that's a grand piano.
Yeah. And it's the flat style, so it's not the harp, it's a flat harp as well. Correct. It's got the cast iron soundboard, weighs 1,500 pounds. And it must have been just getting it very hard to get it over.
Please.
It was
I'm sensitive.
It was
useless. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Courtney, you're now in the parlor. Are you feeling anything? You got a K2 meter with you?
I do. It's underneath my ham. Hold on.
Okay. Courtney, just be extra careful tonight. I guess your energy level is low. I can tell you're tired, and I think this is an opportunity for if an energy wants to mess with you. I think you're primed for it, unfortunately. So just be careful.
Not only that, Todd, I'm also concerned with what I may or may not have dragged with me.
Oh.
Considering the fact that I found the ham in the car, just like David said I would.
And somebody actually, I recall seeing in the group text that the killer was traveling with you from Viniska. Yeah,
but it makes sense though, because the killer was he was more than likely transient, so he was all for that road trip, Miss Courtney.
Hey now,
you guys, I know where all of you live now, so I'm gonna come bring you guys all the ham.
Right. Oh my gosh.
I'll make you touch it. What I will say is when I was talking, like we turned the heat off. It's chilly in here a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable. And I was sitting on the floor and I was talking, and it was like a cold breeze blew past me, almost like people are coming to check me out.
And your meter when you go to that mannequin goes off the charts.
Does that surprise you in any way, shape, or form?
A little bit, because a mannequin seemed to be a manifest of not technically supernatural, but are you feeling anything from the mannequin?
I mean, weirdly, like, you guys know me. I'm terrified of this kind of stuff, but I feel like a little comfort, actually.
Oh.
This, I feel like the K2 is almost like more the piano than anything else.
Oh.
Like if I go near the doll, not the doll. See, I can't.
Yeah.
It's on the lower side.
Right.
If that head turns, I'm leaving. But it's a little higher when I come over here.
Wow. So Scott, was that piano brought specifically for the first sheriff?
No, that was actually for one of the lumber baron families that settled here in the 1830s, and they were from New York State. And it came via the St. Lawrence Seaway to Detroit, where it was loaded on a sled that was hauled by oxen from Detroit to Allegan County.
Wow. That must be a journey.
The artifacts that are in our building are actually all from Allegan County or were brought here by the first settlers. So there's very, very little from the sheriff. It's mostly from the early descendants of the county.
Ah, okay. Fascinating. So this all seems it's Victorian and terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, I think I feel fine right now because the lights, I'm all big and brave because the lights are on. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
But this is like, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here, like 1700s vintage cording candle holder. That's neat. But like, I'm surrounded by like amazing and historical, like extremely historical objects in here. So there's no telling what we could pick up.
Todd, give us a little historical background in terms of the development of the, I know a little bit about Fort Detroit and the War of 1812 with General Hull being murdered for treason. Fun story, right in the screenplay. Yeah. But give me the rest of the state and how this stuff would be here.
Well, like Scott said, that's predominantly from Allegan County, artifacts and things from there. And like he was saying, there's a lot of, not a lot because Michigan, unfortunately, isn't really good in preserving history. But there's most of the sheriff's houses, jail are all built pretty much the same. And they would live in the house, and we're one in the Upper Peninsula, and the wife would cook the meals for some of the prisoners. And I don't know how that's set up because I want to go there. I really want to go there for a long time. But there's like a where they slide the trays through to the prisoners and things like that. And they're all similar in Michigan. You don't see that in other parts of the country.
No.
Honestly. So it's kind
of this is a common Michigan structure. Is the sheriff lives in the front and the prisoners in the back?
Yeah, his family would live in part of the house. You see him like he was saying in Ohio, but you don't see him out west. You don't see him down south.
No,
nothing like this at all. Even on the East Coast.
Yeah, if I could interject real quick too, you hit the nail on the head there because every county for this era of jail were very, very similar, and we're really fortunate that we have just one of the few complete ones left in the state. And as you said, the sheriff's wife, just because her husband got elected sheriff, she automatically became the chief cook and bottle washer. And here in Allegan County, she got paid 30 cents per day per inmate to cook all of their food and do most of their laundry.
Wow. And that 30 cents was to cover the food costs and
pay her labor, food cost and labor. Exactly.
Wow. That is pre-inflation numbers right there. So, but the criminals in the back, surely they were dangerous. Weren't they like in threat all the time of a jailbreak or something?
Yes. Now, this is a county jail. This isn't like in Jackson. Most of the inmates that were here were primarily failure to pay support, drunk and disorderly, things of that nature. But like all counties, we did have murderers that were in here awaiting trial. And we've had several famous murder cases. So yes, we had the gambit, but again, for a county jail, most of the inmates that were here were for minor, not really violent offenses.
And then how many of the inmates actually died in the cell versus were released after, I don't know, what's drunk?
There were several that did die, committed suicide throughout the years here. We also had one of the sheriffs that died of tuberculosis in the upstairs master bedroom back in 1909.
Wow.
So I feel like this is a good time to say that not only did we all find out yesterday that murderers love me, but I also have a sheriff connection. My father, who has passed away, was a sheriff's officer.
Oh, in what state?
In Massachusetts.
Wow. Courtney Buckley, I did not know that.
So I don't know.
That connection there.
I just got a whole lot more. I got a whole lot more nervous just now.
Yeah, and you see your K2 meter creeping up the scale. Wow. Okay, so give us a little circle of the parlor that you're in. We've only seen parts of it. Let's establish the whole location.
I'm gonna come out just a little bit so you can get it walking in, right?
Wow.
If my Edison starts playing, you might want to run.
Oh
my gosh. And
the way I just almost passed out.
Is there
we have an Edison phonograph in there.
Are the dolls from the sheriff's daughter, or are they added afterwards?
Those dolls are from turn of the century, and they were donated by a family. We have a huge collection.
Oh, you know how I feel about dolls.
I don't love it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I did bravely ask Gigi if I could borrow the doll that she brought. So if we need to use it as a trigger object and make me hold it so that I can cry, we have one.
We will need it.
So.
What doll is this?
It is one that my mother gave me years ago when I was little. And I use it because it's a great trigger object for late 1800s, early 1900s children.
And is it in the car with you now?
No.
No, I have it in here.
And you will need it.
Okay.
There is a little girl there. I was over here downloading information, and I got my scribble pad here. By downloading it.
In here.
My magic.
Richard-Lael, are you concurring with Gigi?
So I don't know anything about this space, and I always text the producers right before, because I don't want to be influenced. So let me show you what I wrote. Let me see if I can find it here.
Freaking headache.
I keep thinking something's run behind me.
The faces I see mostly, there's a thin man. He wears stripes, and he tells me rum, and it makes me think rum runner. But he tells me rum. He's very thin. There's an older man. I believe he's the warden. He has a bristly mustache, a little heavy set. That's what I added just now, but a heavier set. There's another little girl, and I say another because there was one that we encountered last night, but there's another little girl. And then there's a black man, and he holds his eye like it's been pierced, like he's got a severe eye pain. Anyway, that's what I wrote. That was what time?
Okay, and those are
Didn't we all have severe eye pain last night?
Oh,
was that like a precursor to this?
taking aspirin till 2 a.m. My eye pain. Don't kid yourself. So
did they know we were coming? I feel like something's gonna just run across this doorway. Like it's light. The lights are on. I'm not supposed to feel like this yet. But we talked about the dolls, and now I'm losing it. I'm devolving very quickly.
You need
the
the doll.
situation is becoming. Oh no! I need the doll in here.
Yeah.
Gigi,
All right, hold on.
the doll has to come out now.
So it's like she wants to play.
Oh,
Okay.
So what I wrote down a 1 and
I have
an
my
X,
choice.
which is Roman numerals equals 9. So she's about probably between 8 and 10. But I did get like I said, the Roman numerals 1 and 9, which 1 in X, which equals 9, and then blue waves. And then
Gigi, we're going to have to have you reconnect because you're
no.
being all choppy. Yeah. So kick out and start up. Yeah, fantastic. Is this?
I have some amplifying data on that if you want it. I just don't want to give out too much information.
No, Scott, we want information. What amplify?
There indeed is a 10-year-old girl that has been found by almost every paranormal group that comes here. She's very mischievous. She's from the Victorian era.
Yeah.
She drowned in a lake that's here in the county in 1892. I have her obituary and her name, and multiple groups have found her. And again, she's very mischievous. She likes playing with toys. She will. I've had people that she will come by and pinch them. She has been seen in the parlor dancing around at Christmas time when we have our tree up.
Did you guys all see
did.
that?
Yeah, that just went off.
Yeah.
It went off by itself.
By the doll.
So the initials I got are S and M.
M. Yep. Her name's Marie.
Marie.
Yes.
So she still haunts us. Courtney, call for Marie and ask her if she wants to play.
All right, Marie, if you're here, my name is Courtney, and I brought you toys. I think you already know how to use them because you just did. But I brought you a beautiful doll that we can play with. Or these balls, if you jiggle them, they light up. That's a lot of fun. What do you think? Do you want to play with me? The other, you can come right near this and light it up. If you get even closer, it'll go all the way to red.
Ask her if she likes flowers.
Marie, do you like flowers? You can make it go all the way up to red and tell us yes. Or move away from it to tell us no. How about if I play with the ball first and show you how to do it? Just like that. And then you can play with that one. I feel like I need to turn the lights off because they're prettier at night.
Courtney, somebody's saying they're smelling bread. Are you smelling anything right now in the cooking one?
Bread?
Yeah, smelling like fresh bread being cooked or anything?
I'm not, but I have ham to make a sandwich with that.
I was just going to say that.
Can't bring
Demon ham.
Ham.
That is terrible.
I don't know if you guys are seeing Dean and everyone else, but like on above Courtney's shoulder by that piano, maybe it's just the video itself. It looks like something's moving. It just moves in and out.
Where are you seeing that in the black velvet of the mannequin?
Over here?
On the left of the screen, top left. Looks like the edge of a piano.
The piano in the globe? What movement are you seeing?
Could be just the video. Like something. It's not doing it now, but it was like poking. I don't know.
Okay, because Todd, that's where I said I was afraid I was going to see something run past over there.
No, Todd, I saw that too. The shadow moved. The light moved.
Yeah, but now it's gone. But there's no like moving light in that area back there.
Or the chandelier or whatever would be up there casting that light. Is that moving?
No.
Because I saw that shadow move.
And me moving is not causing anything.
No. It's in the other room.
It's not doing it now.
But that the shadow of the globe, light.
That's the light.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs. Was that moving at all? Have you seen that rock?
No.
Oh.
But that's the doorway that I just said a little while ago. I was afraid I was going to see something. Like every time I was looking behind me in my camera, I was afraid I was going to see something run across.
Why don't we move over there and take your doll and see if young.
It's not my doll.
Gigi's doll. and see if we can entice Marie to play with it. Scott, was that her name, Marie?
Yeah, we've got upstairs in what was the master bedroom. We've redone it into another parlor. I found a Bible up there several years ago with an envelope, and on the outside of the envelope it said a lock of hair and a flower from our little darling's grave. And inside of the envelope was the obituary, a lock of hair, and a flower.
Okay, first of all, shut your face. Sorry.
Gigi, I know it's tense, but you're still outside, so you're okay.
I am.
Now,
Courtney, love you.
I will say this too. She's fun, and all the other groups that have found her, I've never experienced her, but they've all said she's kind of fun. She's whimsical. She's naughty. She wants to have fun, and a couple of the groups have actually come to me and said that she follows me around because I remind her of her father.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice. Well, but Courtney asked if Marie will come play.
Marie, my name is Courtney. I'm here to play with you. I brought you toys and a doll.
That K2 is not went off at all. It keeps
Yeah.
No, guys, like there's one loose hair on this doll's head, like hanging in front of her face, and it's moving back and forth.
And the heat's off and everything, right? There's no.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, maybe I gave you a haunted doll, man. I'm sorry.
I will go back to Velisca with you.
Gigi, the doll, I would believe, is a conduit, less than being haunted from Iowa.
No, she stayed in the car. She did not come out in Iowa.
Okay.
All right, Marie, look. I'm going to play with the ball. All you have to do is shake it or touch it, and it will light up beautiful colors. What's your favorite color? Can you play with that one?
What'd you hear?
It was like a feeling like someone was about to walk in the room.
I thought I heard something actually on my speakers. It was like a low thud. Anybody else hear that? Richard-Lael, did you hear anything on your speakers?
I didn't hear it. No.
Todd?
No, but I turned mine up. I thought I heard something, but I turned my speakers up a little bit more.
Okay.
Maria, are you here? Okay, I keep get my camera for a second. So I'm sitting on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And I just got real quiet because I feel like I'm gonna startle something.
Right.
But I keep looking around now again back into the parlors right here where I just was. And the same kind of feeling like something's gonna run in, but I feel like I'm gonna be eye level with something. Like I'm gonna turn and catch her. Like catch her eyes. And I'm not and like that's part of the game.
So play peekaboo.
Oh God.
Oh, peekaboo.
Oh God.
That was fun.
I guess. I don't want to close.
I guess. Oh my gosh.
If I have to. Okay, hold on. All right. You know what? I'm taking my hat off for a second. Everybody ignore my hair. Marie, do you want to play peekaboo? I'll close my eyes and you make one of the balls light up. Oh, let's try that. Ooh. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peekaboo. Gonna try it again. This one is not working. There we go.
Oh, well, it require a lot.
Yeah, that's weird. Normally they don't.
The batteries are dying?
Potentially, but I don't use them a lot.
Right.
All right,
And
how about this? I'm going to close my eyes. You sneak up next to me, really quiet, and make that light go red. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peekaboo. I feel like I'm playing hide and seek.
yeah, it seems that the K2 meter actually drops as you talk. It's running away.
So go find her.
I just saw a shadow again by the piano right behind you.
What?
We'll have to go over. I just saw another shadow. It's right there right now.
Oh, that? No.
It's gone now.
All right,
I
you want
thought
to
that
play
was my
again?
monitor shifting.
1, 2, it's so cold. 3, 4, 5. Peekaboo.
Nothing.
Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go find her.
Okay.
I think.
Hold on.
Richard-Lael, let's get some of your intuition. What are we looking for? And look at that painting.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. The main thing that I see with this little girl, I see her a lot in the front parlor. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I see her on the second level but I see her what feels like in that tower room in the front. I see her there a lot. I don't know why. I think that's where she is. I think that's probably where she's easier. She feels more comfortable there.
Where? Upstairs?
I think wherever the tower is, both front and in the front where the tower is on the top floor, but also on the lower floor. Mostly on the second floor is where I feel her.
The main parlor, which was the master, or the parlor upstairs, which was the master bedroom, is her main hangout. That's where she's found the majority of the time, which is the second floor in the tower.
That's where I see her, and when I look at her, she spends a lot of time being low, like she plays under the window there. And then there's something about a little white cardigan. Why am I seeing a little white cardigan? I don't know, but that's
when you see the mannequin up there, you'll know why.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so upset right now. I don't want to be up here.
Oh my God. Which room is this, Courtney?
This is the parlor upstairs.
That was the master bedroom when it was a residence, but we've turned it into another parlor for museum purposes.
Oh my gosh.
And Richard-Lael.
Oh my.
aha.
Oh my. Oh my.
I'm surrounded.
By mannequin and dolls.
Yes. And more.
She likes to play. She likes to play here, but like I said, where I see her mostly is over in the tower, over there by the clock.
By the clock in the corner.
So I'm going to sit down over here?
Yeah. But low in the floor. She plays in the floor there.
I thought I just heard sounds.
Courtney, that picture on the wall behind you, is that a hair wreath?
Yeah. That's a mourning wreath.
Okay.
Hair wreath, that in particular, that one's a mourning wreath.
Explain, I don't know what that even means.
In the Victorian era, it was very common for the women to save their hair, and they would make jewelry out of it. And in the 1870s, 1880s, they started making wreaths out of human hair that were used for remembrances like anniversaries, birthdays. And then in the 1890s, they actually started using them for mourning purposes. And if you look in the center of the wreath, it's an Irish lyre. If you look in the center of the wreath, that little island there, they would actually put some of the deceased hair in that little section there.
Oh, that's creepy.
Ooh, after so they cut the hair off a dead relative to make
Correct. Correct.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm thankful for photography.
Well, they loved photography too, but it was very expensive, so they'd take a picture of you when you were dead.
Exactly.
Oh, right. So it's cheaper actually to cut my hair and weave it into whatever that was.
Okay. Wow. Dead.
No, nothing. Yeah.
No.
All right, Marie. I'm in your favorite spot. I brought toys to play with. Can I just point out something that I just realized? You saw how hard I had to work to get those to go off a minute ago?
Yeah.
And it went off earlier.
Right.
Okay. All right, Marie, I'm here to play with you. Can you come close to me and make these light up? Oh my God.
Wow.
Good job. Okay, my turn. I'm going to do this one. Oh, no.
Oh.
Marie, good job. This is so fun.
Really? But the K2 is not even registering. How's that possible?
It blinked a little bit. It's freezing over here. Can you do this one?
Oh, how mischief.
Oh. Can you do it again? You're so good at this game. I'm really impressed. You're very sneaky. Wow.
Wow.
Marie, good job.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Do you want to do it some more?
No.
I like this game. Do you like this game? Can you light it up if you like this game? I just heard a footstep.
I thought I heard it too. Is that coming from out in the hallway?
I think it was in the room, but like across the room. Marie, can you light up the ball again? I know this isn't your favorite game, but maybe we can play your favorite game after.
Okay, I'm hearing something in my speakers.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard it too.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
What is that?
I mean, it might be a car.
Okay.
It's absolutely quiet where I'm at.
It sounded like a voice almost, like a female voice, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody here has something to say, we're listening.
And this is just a reminder for everybody viewing, please record the show and turn up your volume because you are all participating in this paranormal investigation. So if you are hearing something different or the same, but you have better audio speakers than my crummy Samsungs, I would appreciate some quality control on that.
Marie, do you want to play with the doll? It's a new one you haven't seen before. It's like dead. Are you trying to sneak up on me? All right, what if we play hide and seek? I'm hiding, so you come find me. All right, I'm going to cover my eyes, and you come find me.
Courtney, try sing a song.
Oh, boy. What song should we sing?
What was an 18th century child song? I bring around.
Oh, there was that one we were doing earlier, and I can't remember it.
Yes, I can't remember the name of it either.
You were singing in the car, Gigi?
Yeah.
You were singing 18th century child nursery rhyme cars.
Yes, that is literally what we do on our road trips. That is our jam.
Wow. I'm going to follow this podcast closer and more than
How
ever.
about Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
Start there, Courtney.
I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle,
A, B,
twinkle.
C, D, E, F, G.
Oh, there's that one. Oh, I have a headache. Oh my god.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my god. The ball is moving.
Moving?
It's not just lighting up, it was just moving. What a good job. Can you do that again?
Sing again.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Did anybody hear that?
I heard something, but I didn't.
I heard singing.
Singing?
I heard someone singing.
I thought that was just an echo from you. That was weird.
No,
Like a hum.
that was in this room with me. I felt like I was gonna first before the ball went off. I felt like I got a headache instantly, and I swear to you, like I'm almost in tears because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. The ball was going off, and I was watching it rock back and forth.
Yeah.
While it was lit up.
How about, speaking of rocking back to forth, do Rockabye Baby.
Ooh.
Rockabye Baby.
On
In
the
the
treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
I'm going to suggest that's early 20th century.
Do you like us singing to you? If you like us singing, can you light the ball up again?
Okay, I don't know if it's my monitor.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounded like something tapping like on the chandelier or like glass.
Yes.
Yeah, glass.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
That was in this room again with me.
Can you point the camera to the chandelier?
Mm-hmm. It's not moving.
And there's nothing else glass that would have made that.
I mean, I'm the only one up here. Nothing's moving.
No, but I mean,
I don't know.
Is there any other glass that they could have tapped
There's
on?
glass frames and stuff. But it was like tinkling and it came from like higher above me.
Yeah, I heard that. But I thought if there's anything else that could be crystal or something that would touch without the chandelier.
There's nothing like that up in that room except for the chandelier.
Oh my gosh.
I have a friend here too.
Okay, that mannequin's terrifying.
Listen, I'm sitting right in front of it. If it grabs my hair, so help me.
Okay.
Okay, I want to show you guys something. This is from my perspective where I'm sitting. That's the direction that's where I heard the humming coming from, or the singing.
She was singing?
I don't know. That's where I heard it from.
Dare we say go closer? I don't know.
I don't
Todd,
know if
what do we recommend?
I can't really fit over there, honestly.
Without
touching anything.
I'm just worried about Courtney. Just like protect your neck area, your back area tonight. I know you're exhausted, and there's so much things going on, and the things that are there might not be from there. They might have came with you from somewhere else. Honestly, just be careful.
Protect your neck area.
Axe Murder House.
It's easier for something to attach or to you from speaker.
I was like feeling emotional and delightful a minute ago, and now I feel like I need to leave.
Well, the energy's changed. You can tell in there because with the whispering and the tapping and the singing and stuff. I don't know if it's that little girl at this point.
It got colder too.
Oh,
Todd, do you have a spirit box?
Yeah, I do.
Can we try it?
Let's see.
That is a room that one of the sheriffs died in as well.
Oh, good God.
oh, that really?
Perfect.
What year was that?
1909, he died of tuberculosis.
Mm.
Great.
Who was in the room with Courtney? Can you give me your name?
Michael.
Michael.
There's that clear.
Engine.
Where you at? Oh, that was weird.
Rolls.
Are you a good spirit?
Oh, yeah?
And
Who was singing? I was.
I was.
It doesn't sound like a guy.
Yeah.
What's your name? Do not.
Michael again?
Yeah, it sounded like it said Michael again. Scott, is there a Michael associated with that location at all?
That doesn't sound familiar, no. Not that I've heard.
Like I said, it might not be from there either, that energy.
It just got real cold again and real still in here. It's that weird stillness, like right before the pressure is going to change.
Okay. Well, why don't we change locations? You want to go to the kitchen, Courtney?
Okay.
And then we'll check in with, while you transition, we'll check in with Richard-Lael.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, Courtney,
I'm
one
just
second.
worried about you. How are you feeling?
I'm freezing and I'm nervous. I almost feel like I'm like safe in this little corner. I'm in the corner that Richard-Lael told me to go in.
You're safe there.
I'm safe here, but the minute I walk out there, I'm like, I mean, not that I'm not safe, but like my eyeballs are not safe from seeing things that are going to terrify me.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't know who she is. I don't know. She's one of the sheriff's wives. She did more than just feed them and do their laundry.
Whoa.
She was
Testing. What? Scandal.
She was scandalous. If anyone were to find out, it would be very scandalous.
I mean, that's someone I want to meet. So sounds like my kind of historical figure. Let's go find her.
I mean, she's kind of amazing.
She seems it. Oh, get it, girl. Okay.
Oh, she did. She did.
Wow.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, back to Richard-Lael. Talk to us about your painting, sir.
Well, right now I'm just doing the pretty front part of the house. As you can see, it's just the house portion of it. I hadn't realized that it was snowing in Michigan, and I thought, oh, it's spring. Why am I doing a winter scene? It's winter, and part of the reason why is because in the prison there's one in particular who keeps telling me it's so cold, I'm so cold. Please, it's cold. I'm cold. He just, that's all he says over and over and over is I'm cold.
Wow. I think maybe you get my text actually, but sure.
Guys, So I feel like this could potentially just be me, but it doesn't feel like it. I was sitting on the floor, my foot fell asleep. And I thought when I get up, I can't run because my foot's asleep. But the further down the hallway I went, the farther up my leg it went. And my whole leg is dead right now. I was just dragging my leg down the hallway.
Oh, no.
Like, trying to come down the stairs. Like, I feel like it's coming back now, but all the way up to here, I was, like, dragging one leg behind me.
And was it pins and needles or was it completely
No,
numb?
it was just dead.
Wow.
Like, my foot has pins and needles because my foot fell asleep, but my knee went back and forth, like, in ways it's not supposed to because my whole leg had no feeling in it. It's my left leg.
Wow.
I just was scared to come down the stairs because I thought I was going to fall.
You're okay now?
Yeah. But I just wanted to point that out just in case that was not just me.
Okay.
It's probably the doll.
We're back in the bottle. Yeah. Doll. And now we're walking into the kitchen.
Yep. So I just went back to the parlor. And I'm in the kitchen. I feel like... Hold on. I smelled like cigar smoke.
And I just heard another voice.
Yeah, who was that talking? Did you hear that other
Who's
voice
that
talking?
talking to you?
I don't know.
Did you not hear that?
I heard it.
I heard it.
We heard it. Did you not hear it, Courtney?
No.
You didn't hear a woman's voice calling you from another room?
No.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
pretty
Gigi,
clear.
you heard it. Todd, you heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Richard-Lael, you heard it.
Oh, yes.
There's another woman in the other room who just called you. And
Should I go back?
everybody listening right now had heard it. You're the only one who didn't hear it, Courtney.
I just honestly don't know where it came from. What area of the house? It was distant, but it was.
I just
Yeah,
heard
it sounded like the hallway or
someone
somebody in the
dragging.
parlor calling her back, perhaps.
I just heard something like sliding on the floor.
Yep. I heard that.
Hello? That was me. Hello? Oh. I don't know. But I smelled cigar smoke on my way into the kitchen.
Did anybody smoke cigars, Scott? Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know they just,
Cigars, cigarettes, pipes, all of it.
everybody was into it?
Todd. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry, I just hit a button on my phone. This is what you were talking about. In the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's
Where
where
they
they
pass
could
the
slide.
food.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the food to pass to the prisoners?
Mm-hmm.
The pass through?
So the jail is on the other side of that wall there.
Right.
And so the wife of the sheriff was cooking meals for 30 cents.
Yeah, she cooked approximately 24,000 meals a year.
Wow. At 30 cents a meal, that's a healthy profit, actually.
Yeah, per inmate, yeah.
So that's the whole kitchen. That's all my stuff up here. Don't look at that. The light just dimmed.
And I just heard a woman's voice again.
I did
you
too.
hear it?
Courtney, behind you, is there a mirror at the end of that doorway? I see a figure.
Yeah, that's
okay,
me.
that's you. Probably.
That's me.
Okay.
Good.
You scared me for a second. It's like dead still in here. Again.
But how are we hearing a woman's voice and you're not? That's the weirdest thing.
I don't know. Like a live EVP?
It's what it sounds like. If you're not hearing it, yeah, because it would be AVP if you were hearing it in the moment. So we're hearing it somehow.
And I believe this is a good time to mention, if you're watching Scared Alone, we are not responsible for electronic anomalies where your computer or your robot vacuum suddenly goes off for no reason, like mine does in the middle of the show. So again, we apologize for all your electronics going crazy, but that's the price of watching Scared Alone.
That's true.
It's like eerily still in here.
Yeah, but we are hearing something. I'm hearing, I don't know if my speakers are tuned up too much, but Todd, are you hearing that?
I was hearing like a tapping, and I was definitely hearing the woman's voice twice.
Yeah.
She was actually talking, saying something.
Did you hear what she said?
No, I couldn't.
Could it have been me echoing?
No.
Okay.
Definitely a different volume or
different tone for sure.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. All right, well.
Haley says it's saying soldier, soldier. Would that be, were there civil war?
You know where you gotta go.
Scott, was any military action happening around this jail?
Yes, we have a very large military room with military artifacts.
Oh.
Yeah, one of, just as a historical note, the 4th Michigan Cavalry Company L, which was made up primarily of men from Allegan County, were the ones that captured Jefferson Davis, ending the Civil War. And we have a very large collection of artifacts from that capture and that unit.
Oh.
And guess where that room is?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, well, perhaps we should head there now then.
Scott, that's the drunk take room, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we have artifacts going all the way up to Vietnam from the Civil War. So every conflict during that time frame is covered.
Fantastic,
right.
Courtney. Why don't, if we are hearing soldier, soldier, and a woman's voice calling you from afar, I think might be time to transition over to that room.
All right, can we take me off the screen because I have to go up some stairs and carry some stuff, and I'd rather
Very
not.
good. Why don't we check in with Richard-Lael and his painting? Richard-Lael, look at that.
It's winter. It is winter time.
I know, you wouldn't believe mid-April and we still have snow and cold winds coming off the Lake of Michigan, which I call shenanigans.
Agree.
Like I said, I had no idea why I was so drawn to it being winter, and I couldn't figure out why it was winter. I had no recollection, no understanding until you said, "Oh, it's snowing here," and I went, "Wait a minute."
I say it's snowing, and yet all the trees have leaves. Our tulips are up. The daffodils have froze to death. It is the most saddest Michigan spring I've ever seen, actually. Todd, did you lose anything?
Oh, God. I think Richard-Lael is rubbing in on us Michigan people here with the snow.
Agreed. Yes. On this side of the state, we don't have any snow.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
There's no snow
on the west side.
Oh, yeah, we've got our last 2 days. Snow.
I thought that was a wind coming off of Lake Michigan that was ruining everything for everybody.
No, unless it happened when we were gone.
I do have kind of a funny story about that military room while she's getting set up. I was given a tour one Saturday, and I got to the top of the steps, and it was a husband and wife and a couple of their friends. And so I got to the top, and I was telling them about the 3rd floor and so on and so forth. And one of the women, she stops and she looks at me, And I said, is there something wrong? And she says, I'm not going any further until he moves. And I was up there by myself, and I said, what do you mean? And she says, that guy that's standing next to you in uniform, I'm not going any further till he moves. And I kind of looked at her husband, and she went down the steps and out the front door, and I never saw her again.
Wow. And he was standing right beside you.
Yeah.
And you never experienced a thing.
Not a thing.
Courtney.
Someone's hand is in my hair right now.
What?
Someone's pulling on my ponytail.
How hard?
I can see your hair moving a little bit.
I just moved it, but it was like enough to like move my head a little bit.
Wow.
And when I was coming up the stairs, and it was right when Scott said the man, and then my hair got pulled. And then when I was coming up the stairs, I stopped. Like I walked into the stairwell and had to stop because I heard the dragging again. But it almost is like the same as like my foot dragging down the hallway.
You had that same feeling a little bit ago in your foot.
Right, but it like made the same. It's like the same sound, but like along the floor, something dragging along the floor. Oh my God.
So you are in the historic weapons military room?
Yeah, we refer to that as the Pritchard Room. It's named after the commanding officer of Company L, who was from Allegan County, and that was the unit that captured Jefferson Davis, and so we named the room after him. It's the Benjamin Pritchard Room, but it's our military artifact room.
Fascinating. And so somebody's pulling your hair?
Yeah. Do it again.
Being funnin'?
I mean, I was in the military, so I think I demand a little bit more respect than that.
Good call.
It like feels like someone's breathing on the side of my head.
Some people are saying that oh, look at you.
He's lit up all the way.
We're talking about an injured leg or a wooden leg. Are you feeling anything?
I mean, I'm not now, but I did, and I heard it.
With the other paranormal groups that have come here throughout the years, that's been a very active room.
And who was the main name that they called for?
One of the, I don't know if there's been an actual name, but there was one group that went in there, and if you've been in the military, you know that you don't call someone that was in the Navy a soldier, you don't call a Marine a soldier, and so on and so forth. And so the gentleman that was up there doing the investigation said something about, were you what kind of soldier were you? And the voice came back, I was a Marine.
Ah.
Ooh.
Courtney, were you in the Marines? No.
I was an airman, not technically, but I was an airman.
Okay.
As she knows that, I would never call her a sailor, and she would never call me a soldier. I was in the Navy. I was a sailor.
But like, I just said that, like, this makes me laugh because the Air Force gets a lot of flack, but I just said I was an airman and my K2 went dead. Like, they don't want to deal with me anymore.
Like, nobody wants to talk to you. Oh, airman. Oh.
I feel offended. Rude.
If you were a Marine and said Semper Fi.
Yeah, but I can't, that's not mine to say.
Right.
All right. Do I have a Marine in here? You want to show me up? You want to show me Marines are better than Air Force? Cool. I feel like I want to turn the light off in here.
Yeah. Go ahead. And protect your neck. I believe this is where Todd was correct on protect your neck.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the light back on for 1 second because I need a light in here. A smaller light. I need my flashlight. Hold on.
Did not mean to alarm you. Okay.
Why is my flashlight lighting up? Nothing. This flashlight usually lights up the whole thing for you guys. Can you see? It's like dim.
Yeah, all we got is green on your face and well, that's the door.
I cannot with this. Yeah, hold on. All right. Oh, I just heard something move next to me.
We see nothing, Courtney.
I know. I'm working on it.
Okay. You protected your neck. You're now lit from underneath.
I don't know why I want to turn the light off and then put another light on, but I want to turn the light off.
That's good. Gigi, any suggestions on what she should say?
Ask which branch is there with you.
Oh, right. Are they Army, Navy, Marine?
That way we know how to communicate with them respectfully with terms and such like that.
All right. If there's anyone former military in here with me, can you tell me what branch you're in? Were you a Marine?
Oh.
Were you Army? Were you Navy? Were you Air Force?
Navy seemed to be the highest of the Marines.
Say Merchant Marine or Army Air Corps as well.
Oh yeah, Merchant Marine, Army Air Corps.
Were you a Merchant Marine? Oh. Were you Army Air Corps? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we have quite a few Army Air Corps artifacts up there.
Oh. Amy Edwards suggests the wife, perhaps, of a member of one of the corps.
Are you a military wife? No.
No.
I feel it felt okay. When the hands were in my hair, it felt very much like a man. I don't want to elaborate on that, but like it was definitely male energy. It wasn't like a tugging on my hair. It was like, oh hi, let me like get my hands up in there. Oh.
Friendly.
In your hair.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know if I'm just on edge if this was also a jail.
Right.
And I'm a female in a jail, and I'm on, in a room with military artifacts. Like if that's just where my brain went, or if that's really what I was feeling, but like that's what I got.
Okay. So.
But so this used to be the drunk tank, right?
Right.
Yes.
So why don't we go to the hallway of the jail itself?
Scott, was there a female section for the jail? Maybe like a cell or
yes.
two, maybe, possibly?
Yeah, there were 2 cells, and it's just right around the corner from her. It's, Courtney, for your benefit, it's the one that's got the toys in one cell and tools in the other. Those were the 2 female cells.
Okay, let's go in there.
Oh, God.
Just right around the corner from you.
Female voice. Maybe go there. Maybe it was coming from there.
And you can go into the cell if you want. Just take the chain down.
Okay. I guess I'll go in the one with all the dolls because that's my life now. So.
Yeah. Well, other than going with the one with the bandsaw that I saw.
I almost would prefer that over the dolls.
No, you would not prefer a saw over scary dolls. Well, you know what? I rescind that comment. You're right.
Thank you.
It's you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. God.
Okay,
Hello?
so show us the dolls.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. I'm taking the chain off. Hi.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now do you see why I want the bandsaw?
Oh dear.
Oh, Little Women. I love that book.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh. What?
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Yep.
It's wonderful in there.
I'm gonna say oh dear once more.
It's like I dreamed of. I'm just gonna very carefully sit down right here so I don't touch anything accidentally.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, so we're just getting blurs.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop moving in a second. We'll see if it fixes itself.
Yeah, it's not as smooth as we would like.
Is that better?
It's a little bit better. Yeah, for sure. We see, I'm going to say a Japanese Ginsu doll and over your shoulder. Yeah.
Hold
That's
on.
the most
I
terrifying.
swear to God, out of the corner of my eye, I just saw that doll blink.
No.
I'm not kidding.
No. Okay, so they have leaded eyelids. When you tilt them back, theoretically they should blink.
Who's
only when they
tilting
go
it back?
off. Well, off 90 degrees. I mean, that's a
No,
common.
but it's not moving.
That's a store mannequin. Those eyes are not supposed to blink.
Oh, really? They don't have the leaded hinged eyelids?
No, that was a store mannequin out of the children's section from a local department store that went out of business back in the 60s.
And
Courtney, can you sit near that dolly?
I can't because the floor is so small. Because I'm in a jail cell, and I don't want to. I can't touch anything. I don't want to touch anything by accident. So I'm literally in like the only spot, but I'm close. Like this is where I could reach it. Like I'm really close to it.
Okay, it's terrifying.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
As am I, actually.
Like, hello, sir.
Yes, talk to it.
Oh, great. Love that.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, ask it
How
some
about
questions.
this? Hold on. I'm going to do this. You can see my feet, so you can see where I'm at. Okay, this is at red, full red.
I'm sorry, I'm at the same place Patty was last night in terms of vomiting.
Can everybody see all? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's at full red. I feel like I can't take a full breath in. Do you want to play? We can make the ball light up.
Okay. Your meter's kicking red. What about the bear beside the boy?
Yeah, what about that?
Well, he seems more vicious than the
wait.
That was my feeling as well.
Right? No.
The one on the
that
bike.
One for me was. Yeah, this one too.
Oh my God. All of them seem crueler. But the bear and the bicycle is, I believe it's making me nauseous.
He's gearing up to come get you.
Ugh.
He's going to ride your robot vacuum.
I got to drink some water. Everybody carry on without me. Gee whiz.
Hey, Todd, do you have your spirit box still?
Yeah, let's see if we could get a child to respond or something.
What in hell?
Dedicated to help.
Hello.
No.
Yep. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc, or hey, Todd?
Hey, Doc?
I heard a Doc.
Yeah.
Who's in the cell with Courtney? It's him. Is there a child in that cell? Do you mean her any harm? You don't mean her harm? That's what it sounded like it said. I don't know.
No. That's not vulgar.
Are you messing with Dean? Yes or no? I think I said yes. Yes or no? Are you messing with
Yes.
Dean?
Yeah.
You need to run. Get out of there.
All I'm hearing is swear words directed at me. I'm hearing effer. I'm hearing, yeah.
Did you follow Courtney from somewhere else? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where? From where? What state?
Nebraska.
That's what it sounded like it said. You guys are going to Nebraska, did you?
No.
No. Pretty dang close, but not.
Brown. That's a guy's voice coming through only.
Maybe, can I try?
Yeah.
All right, who's in here with me?
Courtney.
What?
What? I heard that too.
That's right. So that's right.
I'm Courtney. Who's here with me?
Supper. Said supper.
Supper?
Where are we?
Again?
What? Again? I heard Courtney.
Who is here with me? Stop saying my name. Who are you?
Because it's a Todd. I'm not there. Still done.
And?
Eastern. Minute.
And
Men want something.
and what?
But
I just heard
I know.
men want that butt.
Yeah.
I am offended.
Have
Okay.
nice
Be
Nice.
nice. Yes, be nice.
Yeah.
group
A group.
to
Where do you want Courtney to go next? Somebody's book.
Where do you want me to go?
And it's gone, I think now.
Do we hear basement?
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
There's no basement though, is there?
There
there
is a
a basement in
basement.
it?
It's a big basement. And that's where I smelled the cigar smoke coming from.
Oh.
So big space, it said.
Okay.
I have like such a headache.
Yeah, me too.
Said up. I don't know. There was different voices. The one said the
Different
basement,
voices,
one said
yeah.
up. I don't know if there's upstairs where you're at or where exactly.
I heard basement. Should we go to the basement I really get so affected doing these shows, but I have lost my ability to actually negotiate as a host. I apologize.
I'm starting to get a headache, actually.
Yeah, me too. I don't think I should go to the basement.
I don't think so either.
If you go upstairs, there's 3 men up there waiting for you.
I'm not going upstairs then. They want that butt. That's what they said.
Yeah, they did.
Men want that butt.
Okay, let's go upstairs. You know what?
I'm not going upstairs. I am not offering myself up as fresh meat again.
You just tell them no.
Richard-Lael, upstairs or down? What do you suggest?
I say go to the cellar.
Oh, God. It feels like a boys' club down there, too.
Yeah.
Prison.
I'm just surrounded.
Richard-Lael, look at your painting. What the heck? That is the most horrific thing I've seen on canvas.
It's all of the hair pulling. It's all of the hair pulling that she's been dealing with. It's the boys' club. All of the sort of, I hate to say it, the predatory.
Yes, that's what it feels like.
But you painted some sort of Yeti. I don't know what you're channeling, sir. From the Himalayas.
But whatever it is, it is there. Whatever that is.
That is beyond creepy.
Which direction is that? Because I'm going the opposite one.
What was that?
I said, which direction is that in? Because I'm going to go the opposite way.
Well, it's clearly up. So
it's up. Yeah, he's drawn it from the attic. So your safest bet is to go into the basement based on that painting.
Richard-Lael, do you feel that creature is from that area, or is it something following Courtney? That's kind of menacing.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
Oh, you think that's the dark wind from Valeska?
It very well could be, because, mind you, it could be.
Okay.
Because it's
Sorry,
like
Scott, we're leaving it here.
Whole house in jail. It's like it's over the whole thing. Like massive.
Yeah.
All right. Can you take me off screen if I'm not already?
Yes, Courtney, you're off screen. We'll discuss more about Yeti. Okay, so that energy seems overpowering to
not the little girl. Not the little. This is definitely not the little girl.
Totally not the little girl. It is overwhelming. It's overwhelming the jailhouse.
Well, it feels overwhelming. You know, most of it's not violent, but there's anytime you get human emotions and anxiety, it really ramps up all of that activity. And so what happens in a jail, I mean, not that I have spent any time in jail, I haven't.
I'm not accusing you, no shame.
I haven't spent a lot of time in jail, but there is a lot, even if you're not there for violent crimes, that hopelessness of feeling like a caged animal, and that anxiety that it resounds through.
Right.
However, I will say though that this woman who was what feels like, and she feels like she's in the 40s. This jailer's wife, she passed the time. She passed the time, and she seemed to have enjoyed. She seemed to have enjoyed having that power over there. Especially, there's this one prisoner in particular.
Oh no! She fell in love.
No. This was lust. This was just.
But you tell yourself it's lust, but really you've fallen in love with the prisoner, and you're the sheriff's wife. Guy, I'm writing my own novel right now, for crying out loud. Oh my gosh. I'm still terrified.
Why can't I talk to her?
You can. But
that's the sheriff's wife?
And maybe this is why you're in the cellar.
Is this the cellar now? You're in the cellar, okay. Courtney?
Well, Dean, I'm taking you to court for making me talk to all these scary people. So we're at court right now.
No way. That is the actual courtroom where all of these prisoners were sentenced?
That the furnishings are those are out of our 1889 courthouse, which was torn down in 1962. But that courtroom there was out of the 1889 courthouse and then moved to the museum when it became a museum.
Wow.
Is that a picture of it?
That's the 1889 courthouse, yes. And on the wall, there's a black and white photograph that might be kind of hard. It's above the desk, Courtney. If you go over to the desk, it's a picture of this courtroom in the courthouse. Yeah, there it is, and that's from 1920, and everything that's in that photograph.
Wow, that seems a very severe courtroom to get sentenced into that jail.
And on the spirit box, it said, go to the books. And I know it's behind you on the wall there, probably law books or something.
Yeah, those were out of court.
Also, isn't that like the saying, like, throw the book at him?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's those books. Wow. Todd, have you seen this? You've never seen this room before.
No, not at all. But it's similar to, I've been to Luce County Museum, and it's in the old sheriff's house and jail. They're set up almost identical, honestly.
That's they've taken a courtroom and put it into the museum?
Yeah, because unfortunately they get tore down when they're beautiful buildings, but they tear them down.
Right. And was anyone sentenced to death in this room, or is it all just minor crimes?
Well, Michigan hasn't had the death penalty since the 1870s.
Oh.
So at most, there were individuals in this particular courtroom that were sentenced to life because they murdered someone, but no one was, like I said, Michigan hasn't had the death penalty since the 1870s.
Right. So let's see if we can talk to somebody. Courtney?
All right. Order in the court. All rise. Judge Courtney is in session. This is I'm living my dream right now.
Yeah. Fantastic.
All right. You know who I'm going to put on trial? Michael. Was that the name?
Michael, yeah.
Michael, you are accused with the crime of touching me when I didn't say you could. How do you plead? Oh, God. Gigi, look.
Okay. I'm leaving. There's a story behind that we can't get into, but I'm going to head out. You're going to have to stay the night there. Love you. Bye.
Wait. What? A single spittoon just destroyed Paranormal XL? What happened?
So the first location we went to on this haunted road trip was the Boyd House in Boyd, Minnesota. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting on the floor of the parlor, and I was looking up. Gigi was standing over me. I was looking up, and she said, I just got slammed with like this weird deja vu, and it like led to us like talking about things in the house. And I turned and I said, you know what does it for me is this. And it was the exact same kind of spittoon on the floor.
Oh, no.
So like that triggered something before. And we were down here earlier and I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it.
But anyway, Michael, how do you plead? Where's my key plead? Oh, that's a light.
Who's that voice?
That was me.
No, a male voice.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Did anyone else hear that? Male voice of the room?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
No.
I was mumbling to myself with my face away from my camera. It might have been me.
Okay. I need better speakers.
It could be something at your house too, Dean.
Oh, great, Todd. Yeah, thank you.
It'll keep your vacuum cleaner company. You know?
Yes, my Satan vacuum cleaner just talked to me going, I'm going to start up in 2 minutes. That's all I need.
The teddy bear with the bicycle, it wants to ride your vacuum cleaner instead.
Okay, you know what?
Will you make it a
throwing
ham
out that
sandwich,
haunted
Dean?
vacuum cleaner? Like, that is the stupidest thing.
It wants a ham sandwich.
I'm not going to lie to you. It shows up at my door. Like when I come in the morning, it's like they're waiting.
It's like your puppy dog.
Haunted
They want you to take it for a walk and stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm dismantling it to see what motor parts it is. I'm just taking a screwdriver to it. I don't care.
Sure.
Anymore.
Torment the demonic vacuum cleaner.
The demonic vacuum cleaner is tormenting me. Don't kid yourself. The best I could do is refurbish it. Oh.
I smell cologne, and I just heard something in my bag move, but it was like someone poked my bag on my back.
And somebody said there's cigar smoke down there. Are you smelling that?
I smelled that earlier, but I smell like cologne. Like I smelled man.
Oh. Somebody said there's a male sitting in the first row, second chair. Right there. Yeah.
A2's going off pretty good too.
Ask.
Who's sitting here with me?
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting the headache again. Hello? Something just is touching my back.
What?
Something's touching my back. I don't know how to show it to you. And my K2 just went like dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful. Did you guys bring sage or anything when you're done, GG?
No.
No.
Everybody's saying he has a white beard. He's tall and lean, long legs, and he's right behind you.
Richard-Lael, see a tall, thin man?
Richard-Lael, did you see that?
He didn't have a beard when I saw him. What I saw was a very tall, thin man, but I didn't see him with a beard. It's possible that I'm seeing different aspects, but yeah, I did see a tall, thin man.
Okay.
My arm is like so heavy.
Really?
It's almost like someone's pushing down on it while I'm trying to hold it.
Like a gavel?
Yeah.
Order. Guilty.
Guilty.
You touched me without my consent. Guilty.
Wow.
There's a gavel up on the bench if you want to go rap that once or twice.
Really?
Yeah, you see it up there?
Bench behind you?
This is what dreams are made of, Scott.
Is it? Okay, go for it.
Guilty.
Where's your meter?
Oh, it's not happy with me.
Oh my gosh.
It was just red.
Oh. Okay.
Scott, what's the foundation made? I know a lot of those were made from limestone and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right.
And that theoretically is supposed to retain a lot of energy. And you're right by that stuff right now.
Oh no.
Are you okay, Courtney? Why don't we head to the isolation cell?
That's all the way back up where I just was.
Okay. Is that too far?
No, just give me a minute.
Okay. I too am affected by something. I don't know what. it's taking me over.
Take me off screen for a second.
Yeah, you're off screen.
Get some
We're
water.
talking to Richard-Lael. Let's take a look at your painting. What the heck?
It's winter.
It turned into. Wait, that was a lovely scenic landscape.
Right, and now there's this energy swarming over it.
I've seen 4 of them energies. Am I wrong?
It's possible. I mean, I did see 4 originally. Remember?
Yeah, for sure.
You by any chance didn't put like a little bunny in there, did you? I got one. It has not left like over here in like an hour and a half. I've been watching it.
Wow.
It keeps hopping back and forth.
Well, you know, rabbits are always, they're a symbol of magic, always. Now, it's possible that this rabbit could just be there enjoying your company like you're Snow White or something, but
that's wonderful.
It's also rabbits indicate going through the opening of, it's magic. So
yeah,
rabbits out of the hat. It's also Alice in Wonderland. It's the puka in Russian folklore. It always symbolizes going to another realm, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, entering into another space.
All 3 days.
All 3 days.
And Todd, for your concern, we did do a closing prayer yesterday, or last night before we packed up real quick and left. We did do a closing prayer and said nothing was allowed to attach itself to us. We are leaving, and that's what it is. Like we did do that stuff.
Ham? They didn't follow the ham that was missing.
Stupid ham.
No, you always have to do that. You don't want to get attachment. I know your guys' energy level is low to begin with, and this is like a perfect opportunity for a spirit to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so I just, I'm worried about her. I could tell just by the beginning of the show till now how you're even more wore out, Courtney, than you were when you first started. So,
well,
for those who missed yesterday's show, a package of ham went missing in the Velasquez Axe murder house, where he had 2 pounds of bacon wrapped up, and it somehow showed up in the car later, also mysterious. Which some suggest that the murderer was following you from Iowa here to Michigan.
Okay. I maybe look extra drained now because I just looked inside the isolation cell.
Yeah.
And what I saw in there. Oh my God. Did you hear that?
That was me. That
no,
was me.
It wasn't. Not that. There was a like tap.
Yeah, I heard that.
Right in here with me.
I thought that was Richard-Lael.
No, it wasn't the painting. That was him, the scratching. Yeah. There was a tap in the room with me. But I would like everybody to prepare themselves because this might be more horrifying than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. Let's see. Wow. What? Is that a mannequin pirate?
It's wearing a mask.
What kind of mask?
I don't know, but one that I never want to look at again in my life.
Yeah,
go closer.
That is pretty creepy.
Go closer. I want to see.
Yeah, we can't see it. It's actually.
Hold on. Let me flip my camera around so I can get you guys closer. Hold on.
Your camera's.
Hold on. I just learned how to do this, guys.
Flip it down and reverse it.
Okay, hold the camera still. Oh my dear.
Beautiful. Are you kidding? He's beautiful. Go closer. I want to see him even closer.
That's as close as I can get.
Can you zoom in on him?
I don't think so.
You can go in and sit on the stool if you want.
What?
Yeah.
Scott,
Yes,
I was trying to avoid that. Don't give them these
stool.
ideas.
You do want to go in and sit on that stool, Courtney.
Oh, God. No, I don't. Now I'm in this tiny little room with that face.
Oh, he's
But
beautiful.
I don't even see a face.
You don't see a face, Rich? Dean?
No, I see a lot of blurry, and
Oh yeah, I see that.
oh, it's like camo, and he's got two different color eyes. I don't even see a nose.
There's like actual eyeballs in there. What is that?
No, I see one eyeball, and I see one clouded.
The other one's looking down, and he's in handcuffs.
Okay.
And something just, I just heard like little pebbles moving over here.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think I'd be the one to ever be the odd man out having experiences in Michigan. This is terrifying, and I'm nauseous.
I think he's beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Talk me through it, Richard-Lael. Show me the beauty.
I'm going to actually paint one of his eyes.
Oh no.
Perhaps
yes, thank you.
Open, or not the one that's clouded.
Wait, hold on though. Like Richard-Lael, let's look at your painting for a second. Is that what you're painting?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It is too.
It is that. Wow.
That's the portrait you've been painting all this time.
Surprise.
Okay, I need some water.
I have to get downstairs. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, is he bound by handcuffs?
Yes.
In his lap?
Uh-huh.
And his legs are bound, or what his legs are doing? I don't understand.
I don't know. His legs are doing not leg things.
I would agree with that. Is he
a suicide happened in that room? That's why it feels so off.
It was isolation, so you can't rule that out. There's no light, no water, nothing in that room.
How long would they stay in there in solitary confinement?
It would not be uncommon for them to be in there for 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the rules and regulations were a lot different at the beginning of the century. There were no time requirements.
And did they even mark the time when they went in? Were they humanely calculating it on a calendar or anything?
They did. We do have the paperwork. They did keep track of that. I won't say it was as humanely as we do now, but they did keep track of things. Their food may have been lacking on a day or two.
Right. I don't see any toilet facilities in there either.
There's a bucket down there, which is what they would have used.
Oh dear.
All right, I'll go in and sit on the stool next to the poop bucket if God will use the spirit box while I'm in here.
All right, just be careful in there.
Oh,
Richard-Lael painted that for a reason. It came to him for a reason. So you're in there now.
Why did you have to say that?
And you can move that stool to get more comfortable if you'd like.
I can be further away from it.
Yeah, that's
just remember
closer.
Just remember the rack in there is very fragile. It could collapse. Don't sit on that.
No, I'm not touching. I haven't touched that. Okay. I'm going to move the stool across the room, which is like 4 feet, not even, away. Oh God, this puts me at eye level with it.
Good.
Wow. I still don't see a face. I see 2 eyes and a melted ashtray, perhaps. I don't know.
Scott, what was that mask? Does it have any significant historical significance or anything?
No, it's they believe it or not, that mannequin's been on that rack since 1971.
No way.
Yeah, I know that because he's stuffed with newspaper from May of 1971.
That's hilarious. The moon landing's in his body.
Yeah.
Wow. That is creepy. I am apologizing to our audience for being the sensitive host that has suddenly lost it.
I hear sounds like.
Did you hear that growl?
Yeah, the growl. What was that?
Okay.
I heard
Everyone
that growl.
remain calm.
Mhm.
I haven't had any ham to eat today.
That was not your tummy, Courtney. Come on.
That was my tummy.
No way.
I'm hungry. I didn't get to eat ham because someone stole it. What?
You other provisions? I'm going to guess.
Yeah, but I was looking forward to it.
It sounded more like a growl. Honestly, it didn't sound like a stomach growl. It sounded like
it sounded like an angry growl.
Well, my stomach growled at the same time as you guys all heard that. So I don't know. Maybe you guys. Maybe it. I don't know.
There it is again.
I'm moving.
No. Okay, Gigi, I'll give you that one.
So maybe, if I were just thinking, if I were in solitary confinement, I would try to find ways to pass the time. How would you do it?
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
I was just thinking that. 99 bottles of beer.
Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Wow. Where's your meter?
Oh, it's in my pocket. Hold on.
You're at 97, right? Don't forget.
Oh, look at that. Totally responding.
97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 96 bottles of beer on the wall. I'm like expecting it to start dancing. 96 bottles of beer on the wall. 96 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 95 bottles of beer on the wall. Ooh.
Oh, he seems to be loving that, actually. Poor guy.
Okay. Well, let's see how much they like it in order. 87 bottles of beer on the wall. 87 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 37 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, they don't like it.
They don't like that. Even I don't like that. That's
no. I'm gonna stroke out.
And I'm the least organized person, but if I'm jumping the queue that much, it's very irritating. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say I apologize to everyone for being so affected by this hunt. Is it perhaps I'm a Michigander that this has been as terrifying to you, Courtney, in the Velasca X murder house? This one has affected me just the same. So,
So does that mean we have to do another episode where you're ghost baiting?
Yes.
You know what? That's probably the cleansing I need, actually. Anyway, we should wrap this up. We should thank everyone for doing this ghost hunt. I apologize. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to drink some water. And Todd, talk us through what we just experienced, please.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of energies involved. Obviously, a museum has different artifacts. So all those energies. Courtney and Gigi have traveled their haunted road trip, but reported haunted locations. I think things are following Courtney. It's affected all of us. I have a headache too. So the energies that are intertwined here are really strong. So like I said, just be careful, be safe. Before you leave there, tell whatever's there that cannot come with you. They have to stay there.
Right.
Richard,
I don't want to stay here.
Yeah. Richard-Lael, why don't we take us through a breathing
breathing exercise?
Please. I think I need it more than Courtney, for crying out loud. I don't know what happened to me. But yes, talk us through it, please.
Okay, so as we do it, as you know, we inhale through the nose, we exhale through the mouth. Always be Always be consistent. So count the count of 6. And then here we go. Into the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Everything is nice and calm. You are all protected. All of these beings, it's been fun. They can stay there if they want to. I also say that they can walk away, but they can't walk with you. So
fantastic.
Make certain that you are going to eat something salty, touch something iron. You'll be okay.
Thank you. Look at that painting, by the way. That is terrifying. Where can we find all your artwork, Richard-Lael?
Oh, I'm easy peasy. The Gentleman Psychic. You can find it on Instagram. You'll find it on YouTube. Maybe like we're on YouTube, Facebook. All over. The Gentleman Psychic.
Absolutely. And we have a QR code right there on your upper left. Anybody who wants to find him, grab that QR code right now, and you'll be immediately taken to everywhere Richard-Lael Lillard.
Like I said, I'm so easy to find.
You are so fantastic. Todd, we have to have coffee again.
Yes, soon.
This is ridiculous. We live in the same state, and yet
your place might be haunted. I might have to help you out.
You know what? This just creeped me out, this whole thing. I don't know what happened. But
strong energy. This is a big road trip you guys did. I think this energy, now that we're all together, even though it's through technology, it can happen, So
well, I got a haunted robot vacuum that does whatever it wants without me programming it. So perhaps that's where we start.
Dean, we're on the way. Episode 3 tonight.
Everybody, please,
everybody from Dean's house.
Please come to Birmingham, Michigan, to Dean's house, and we ex-demonize my robot vacuum. That would be fantastic. Oh my God. Okay.
I'm in.
And Scott, thank you so much for being here. The curator of the jail museum over there in the county.
Allegan County.
Allegan County.
Yeah, thank you.
Poor Dean.
Allegan County. Where? What website can we find?
We've got our Facebook, which is Allegan County Old Jail Museum, and we also have a website, which is Allegan County Old Jail Museum.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again for being part of it.
Thank you.
Gigi, a Paranormal XL. Appreciate you being there outside when we need it. Where's the road trip take you next, by the way, for those following the podcast?
It takes us home. It was 3 locations, 3 days, 3 different states.
Wow. And how far the drive is from here to there?
After we leave here, it's about an hour and a half.
Oh, well, that's close. I thought it was like 9 hours that you had to drive again.
No, we're in Michigan now. And I live in Michigan.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, we're all neighbors.
Yes, we are.
Courtney, you have to get back to Boston, don't you?
No, I'm in Michigan for a few more days.
You are?
And then yep. I'm leaving Friday morning.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, if we can figure out where you are, maybe we'll all get together.
Yeah, I think we should.
It's shoot for Wednesday night or Thursday afternoon or early evening.
Thursday afternoon? We'll do this off air. We don't do production meetings.
Yeah.
I think that's not considered gauche. So I thank everyone for all your paranormal investigations. Anybody who recorded anything unusual, please send it to us, or any other things that you spotted that we didn't. As always, we are the only live paranormal investigation that is interactive, and we trust all of you to be part of everything we saw. We thank everyone, our producers over in Los Angeles, the people in New York. We have been Scared and Alone, a double bill, both Monday and Tuesday. Rare that this has happened. We are pleased to be all back together again, and we hope it happens again very soon. We'll see you next time. I'm Dean Haglund. Good night, everybody.